every Victorian state school will get a slice of more than $500 million in new funding for vital repairs and upgrades from the state government's largest investment in school maintenance. Primary, secondary and specialist schools across the state will each get a chunk of $515 million, the Andrews government announced on Monday, for a range of works including building repairs and refurbishments, better bushfire safety facilities, landscaping and tree inspections. The funding boost follows the state government's commitment in June to increase the schooling resource standard for Victorian government schools from 67% to 75%, injecting an extra $7 billion into government schools over 5 years. The commitment will lift Victorian state school funding from what has been the nation's lowest per student level. The Andrews government signed up to the so-called Gonski 2.0 deal reluctantly, having tried and failed to pressure the Morrison government to increase its share of funding for state schools. It had no choice but to sign the deal. Federal funds would have stopped flowing to Victoria last month had the Andrews government continued to hold out. Education Minister James Merlino said the $515 million boost over 5 years was the largest provided to Victorian government schools and would in effect double each school's maintenance budget over the next couple of years. Every single government school, primary, secondary, specialist school, right across the state of Victoria will receive a significant boost in funding, Mr. Merlino said. A lot of that is front-loaded, so over the next 2 years, it is in every sense of the word a maintenance blitz. Mr. Merlino made the announcement at Croxton Special School in Northcote, which will receive $170,000 from the maintenance pool. The school is one of 13 in Northcote that will share in $1.3 million, he said. Chris Keating, chief executive of the Victorian School Building Authority, said schools were individually assessed to determine how much maintenance funding they would receive. Across the state every year we assess about 300 schools, so we do a detailed assessment of every single building and classroom in the state to get an assessment of what their condition is, and that's the information that informs this investment, Mr. Keating said.